Hello brothers and welcome back to another video. It seems so long ago that I actually did a rules preview video for new stuff but posted over the Warhammer community site. All this Nurgle stuff, it's completely, shunned everything to one side. Now this is the rule preview, of course, for the new upcoming Adeptus Mech units, which we all know is going to be a part of the new Engine War book. So let's jump in and let's take a little look. Now before we look at those rules, I'm just going to answer a question that I've been getting a lot, is when is Engine War coming out? And the complete 100% honest answer is, I have literally no idea. The GW warehouse has only just opened on the 1st of May, so they are now starting to produce stuff from that warehouse. I don't know how big the backlog is. I don't know if this is planned for this month or next month. If I was conservative in my guess, I would probably say the latest is going to be the end of this month before we start seeing anything new like Engine War being produced. But hopefully GW will fill us in with more information in the coming weeks and we'll get a clearer picture of that. Anyway, into the article we go. It goes, "Greetings Killbot 00111, of course, binary, as the admech always do. We have some excellent news that Omnissiah has provided the following new weapons are being made available soon for the Adeptus Mechanicus. Take a look at the deadly new tools." So the first one is Sulphur Breath, and it's kind of like the Cyber Dogs, well, I say Cyber Dog, Cyber Horse kind of thing that they did. It actually says, is it a horse, is it a dog, does it matter when it breathes fire? So the first thing we're going to be looking at is the actual horse dog thing itself with its actual fire breath thing. So this is called Sulphur Breath, and it says here range is 8 inches, pistol is d6, strength is 4, AP is -1, and damage is 1. And it says the ability is when resolving an attack made with this weapon, do not make a hit roll, it automatically scores a hit. Okay, that's pretty nice. In addition, the target does not receive the benefit of cover. Oh, nice. So it's like an Imperial Fist Cyber Horse thing. The thing that really stands out for me is, of course, the auto hitting. So if someone's charging you and they are 8 inches away, it's auto hits. I think there's 3 of these in one squad, so that's 18 hits, auto hits altogether. And again, you're wounding strength 4, so on Space Marines, if Space Marines are charging you, 4s to start killing people. It's only damage 1, so if it's Primaris, you're probably only going to be taking out, maybe 2 or 3 statistically if they're going to be charging you with like a full 10-man squad. But it's not over there, because it says the Sulphur Hounds have a special rule that allows you to shoot your pistol weapons even after you've advanced. That's pretty nice. So you can move, advance, and still shoot your things, get really close to the enemy. Increasing the threat of the range of your Baleful Breath. This weapon can also be used on top of all the rider's weapons and as a pistol weapon. You can even shoot it in close combat. That is really, really good, because in close combat is, you're normally stuck in close combat. You can only do so much in close combat, making it perfect for burning your way through enemy hordes. Yes, it is. That is very, very good. Anything that allows you to shoot in close combat for me is always a winner, because I hate meleeing. Especially with my Primaris Marines with their combat knives. Yes, I can put out a lot of stuff, but I'd rather just dagger into people and just completely decimate enemy squads. I'm an Imperial Fist. I like unleashing bolt guns, sue me. And next up is the Archeo Revolver. Archeo Revolver? Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know, bloody hell, I probably butchered it. So it says, fed up with having to choose between weapons that have a retro chick of an heirloom or ones that are incredibly deadly? Well, now you can have both. Not only is it great for slaying the enemies of the Omnissiah, but it's also handy in case you get caught in duels to the death. So this revolver is range 12, pistol 1, strength 5, AP -2, and the damage is 2. Anything damage 2 scares me as a Primaris player, because that means I lose an intercessor straight away. That's like the only thing I love with my well, I love a lot of things with them, but having 2 wounds is always really up there. So every time I see a weapon with damage 2, I'm like, I need to stay away from this. This weapon is carried by the Alpha, it says, in the Raiders unit, meaning you'll have the speed to get it into the perfect position to shoot down your enemies. So far, 2 pistols. The Flamer pistol is definitely the best I've read so far, because anything that auto hits and it's D6 and all the stuff you can do, yeah, that is definitely standing out for me. And moving from the ground to the air assault, we have the Fleshet Carbine. It says sometimes the best way to eliminate a target is through the sheer volume of firepower. This is where the Fleshet Carbine comes in. Orcs would turn even greener with Ember with this much DACA. Oh my god, are you saying that orcs are dorks in a way. You saying that orcs would be jealous of that sweet AdMech technology? So this carbine, it says range 24 inches, type assault 5. Holy Emperor's behind. Strength 3. There's no AP in it though, and the damage is 1. So the AP is kind of the weakness on this. So it says the speed, the Sky Starters are in fact, that is assault weapon means it's almost nowhere on the battlefield. It's safe from the carbine hail of fire. Yeah, 24 inches, right? At assault 5. I love playing with my assault 3 bolters with my Primaris. It's so much DACA you can put out. But assault 5, that's taking it to like a next level. Again, this is only a 3-man squad if I'm not mistaken. So a total of 15 shots coming from these guys. I'm not sure if you can make 6-man squads out of these, like you can do with like aggressors and stuff like that. But it'd be interesting if you can, because, you know, imagine all the Assault 5 shots coming from a 6-man squad. You are definitely going to bring the DACA to the table. And the next is the Phosphor Torch, and the model is, of course, a guy with loads of goggles on, and he's got a big, massive flamer, so, you know, this is going to be a burning weapon. When you absolutely need to burn out the enemies, there we go, that are hunkered down in deep cover, there's a Phosphor Torch. The flames burn through rocks, vegetation, buildings, and the enemy warriors with equal abandon. So, the torch is range 12, a type is assault 6, strength is 4, AP -1, damage is 1, abilities. When resolving an attack made with this weapon, do not make a hit roll, okay, the flamer stuff again. It automatically scores a hit. In addition, the target does not receive the benefit of cover. So the torch is just like the first weapon that we looked at, which is the Sulphur Breath, but instead of being 8 inches, it is indeed, how many inches is it? Is it 12 inches? So it's, you know, it doubles it. Well, I say it doubles it. It goes up by 4 inches. It says the Phosphor Torch is a weapon used exclusively by the Pertaraxi sterilers, and I can't pronounce that word, I'm sorry, and it's perfect for sterilizing anything that stands in your way, having a range of 12 inches, and it's also going to put off enemy units that are thinking about charging you, and means you can deliver horrific phosphor death as soon as it arrives. Again, yes, I go back to my previous point. Anything that is charging you with an auto hit weapon is going to have a bad time. And for me, as a player, I wouldn't really charge something that could auto hit, because I know it's just like walking into death. Like when people start charging me with my Imperial Fist aggressors, I'm like, let's do this, because every 6 generates an additional hit, and it's like you're firing twice with aggressors. So I welcome it. I have a 6-man squad of aggressors. I'm like, bring it on. Please, please charge me, because you're about to lose everything. And lastly in here is the Talons. So it says sometimes you just want to claw your target's eyes out, or what are we, Comrade Kurz now, the little baby? These lethal talons are so sharp that they can tear through even the toughest armor, meaning that your enemies always get off on the wrong foot. So the Talons is range melee, type melee, strength is user, AP is -1, and damage is 1. We don't know what the characteristics of these are, so I'm probably going to guess it. Strength of this guy is probably going to be 4, 5, pushing it maybe at the max. Yeah, range is melee, type is melee, so let's say, for argument's sake, strength 4, AP -1, and damage is 1, and that's the melee. I like the little, you know, claws as you're seeing in the background. This guy's like really going into it to probably rip someone's head off, and that's really all we have for the AdMech, the first preview that we've had in a couple of weeks now. Well, I say like a month now, really, isn't it? That's what it's come through. So I think it's definitely on the horizon, the book, the models and stuff like that. Again, as I said at the start of the video, I'm going to probably say by the end of this month, we should have a shipping date. If not, definitely by the end of next month. I can't see it going past the end of next month at all, because I think they're going to be up to date with shipping everything out. The problem with GW is that when it comes to new releases, they're like shipping it all the way around the world as much as possible. And I've heard a few rumblings that the main warehouse in the US has started to operate again. It doesn't mean like, you know, the shipping stuff out. They're just getting the staff in to get it all sorted and all that kind of stuff. So maybe, just maybe, we'll start seeing that very, very soon. Alright, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. As always, thank you for coming, thank you for watching. Please give me your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section. Do you like these rules? Are you liking the look of the models? I know we've already seen the models. AdMech players, do you like where this is going? Hopefully, as I stated, it shouldn't be too far out for these to start being produced and get them in your hands, and then we can start moving on to the next Psychic Awakening book, which is War of the Spider, which is personally for me the one that I'm really looking forward to, because that has Custodies in there, and I'm a Custody fan, and it also has a lot of stuff with potentially Renegade Primaris, but you know, that's a whole different subject for a whole different day. Right, have a great day, have a nice one, see you now, and bye bye.